Hi, and welcome to the English Linguist. I'm Lynn, and today we have 4 shows, but not just any 4 shows, 4 sitcoms. Sitcoms are the #1 show I recommend for students who are learning English and are at a more intermediate level. Of course, you can be at any level to watch a sitcom, including beginner or advanced. However, B1 or above, I recommend only watching with English subtitles. And if you're down for a challenge, no subtitles at all. I recommend sitcoms because 1, they are funny and often easier to follow and watch, as they are typically only 22 minutes long, and 2, they are jam-packed with cultural references. So coming in at number 4, we've got Fresh Off the Boat.
我们在玩一个好玩的新年游戏，你只能说国语。
如果你说英文，你就出局。
Fresh Off the Boat is based on a memoir of Eddie Huang, the son of 2 Taiwanese immigrants. The television series of the same name revolves around 3 generations of family members. The grandmother who speaks a little English, the parents who were both born in Taiwan but immigrated to the United States, and eventually had 3 children together. The show has so many cultural references from the 90s, as that is the time period the story takes place.
So we're about to come into some money, huh? Hey, Papa, you been working out? Because you're looking swole.
What?
The show follows the trials and tribulations of an immigrant family coming to America in more recent years, often focusing on language difficulties and cultural references, while also navigating different perspectives from different generations.
Can I help with the dishes?
You relax. I'll just put them in the machine.
I don't get it. Why would you put dirty plates in the drying rack? That's just it, Eddie. It's not a drying rack. It's a dishwasher.
The grandmother doesn't speak very much English, the parents don't speak perfect English, but the children are considered native English speakers. This is a great show for students learning English because 1, you get a more modern perspective of what difficulties and struggles modern immigrants go through, also as well as the reality that you don't need to speak perfect English to converse and express yourself clearly. And obviously the show is funny. There's a lot of hilarious twists and turns as well as a fun introduction to 90s hip-hop music.
If we get separated, try and join a white family. You will be safe there until I can find you.
At number 3, we have The Big Bang Theory.
Come here! Bazinga. Bazinga.
This is an American favorite running for a whopping 279 episodes. The show itself follows the adventures of 4 scientists.
Before you is a giant oak tree with a face on it that looks a lot like Nicolas Cage.
And 1 aspiring actress who lives next door. This show itself will be challenging for English students, primarily because of the vocabulary used throughout the show by the scientist, but never fear, we have the actress Penny, who is such a relatable character when it comes to the confusion of some of the dialogue of those 4 scientists. As you progress through the show, relating to her lack of understanding will be comparable to how you might be struggling through your English learning journey. But learning a second language doesn't mean you aren't intelligent, and our gal Penny is going to prove in more ways than one that you don't need a C2 level vocabulary to be smart and show it.
It's an observational rebuttal of the Lambda CDM model of the universe. No!
It's a chocolate chip cookie, yes!
There's a lot of quirky taglines.
Do you really think that another transparently Oh, it's a tiara!
And a lot of comic book references. And of course, it's funny.
Leonard, I got you a label maker!
No, it's great. Also, mint in box.
And I got you a transporter too!
And maybe it might make you want to become an astrophysicist or an astronaut.
Can you do this?
Modern Family is coming in at number 2. I cannot get enough of this show. It's another show that follows the lives of 3 generations of family members, but with a twist. all of their hilarious real-life adventures of just everyday growing up and going through life. 2 of the characters are from Colombia, with Gloria often speaking and stumbling over her words, making her mistakes, and her determination admirable for anyone who watches, especially those who are learning English as a second language.
I know that I have an accent, but people understand me just fine. I called your secretary and told her to order you a box of baby cheeses. How do you say in English?
Helicopter.
She does a fantastic job often showing how to overcome the difficulties of finding new vocabulary even when she doesn't know the words. The couple Mitch and Cameron also adopt a baby together from Vietnam in the pilot episode, highlighting the reality that for many Americans, having a traditional family is not always a reality, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Me and my boyfriend, who, by the way, is not that dramatic, and oh God.
For 11 seasons, you will follow the ups and downs and all-arounds of this affluent modern family living in sunny California. While it is one glimpse into one family's life in America, it is a hilarious glimpse. There's all sorts of misunderstandings and shenanigans happening.
My good man.
That will make you fall in love with these characters in a way that honestly makes you feel like you're a part of their family, or at least a fly living on their wall, and you'll never want to leave. Number 1 is Friends, a show that ended in 2004, leaving over 52 million Americans in tears as their friends moved on and out of everyone's favorite apartment. There's not a single episode of Friends that I don't love. This is a show that I have personally watched over 10 times all the way through, and with 236 episodes, that's a lot of Friends watching.
We were on a break!
The popularity of Friends over 20 years after its ending is still insanely strong. The show itself is deeply ingrained into American culture.
Hey, how you doing?
There are cultural references packed into each and every episode, and we use a lot of Friends references in our everyday language.
Cat, smelly cat, what are they feeding you?
The genius of the Friends writers highlight modern English in a way that is still relevant today. The only 2 things that date Friends are technology and fashion.
Joey, you have a wonderful accent.
Thank you.
The immense popularity of Friends in 1994 was like and has never been like any other. Friends is a show that absolutely goes above S tier. There are very few people I've personally met that have never seen Friends, and very few that have never heard of Friends. You can often use a Friends tagline and everyone knows exactly what episode it came from.
Pivot! 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 Pivot!
The premise of Friends is just that, friends. A group of 6 friends experiencing the highs and lows of struggling young adult life, living in New York City to find and make their own ways in the world. We laugh with them, we cry with them, we grow with them, and most importantly, we relate to them. We are the secret 7th friend they don't talk about. One common question I often ask my students who either love the show or have at least seen one episode is, who is your favorite friend? And I'm going to end this episode today with just that question. If you've seen or watched Friends before, and likely you might have, who is your favorite friend? I'll leave my answer in the comments down below. And with that, thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.